welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on C4, how to throw it further, because there's been a lot of instances where people are saying, did it get buffed? Could you really test it? And this kind of caused me to dive in a little bit deeper, and I noticed that the actual throw distance isn't really any further than we've had, and it didn't receive a buff. So there's more to it. We're going to talk about a couple of different techniques to get your throw further, higher, all that stuff close to the original. I can't even imagine what the original was with these individual techniques, or maybe they weren't at all. We'll go ahead and show that off in today's video. If you enjoyed the video or learned something new, please do me a favor, hit that like button. Goal in today's video is 4,000 likes, so it'll help me hit that number. If you're brand new, want to find your way back, just double check, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. Reminder, I do have a Gfuel code, so if you're looking to stock up on some energy, go ahead and check that link near the top in the description, which is always discounted. So pretty much, we have the normal throw there. Some people will argue that this is FOV. I've proven this before, that FOV doesn't really change this. Obviously, there's an appearance, but the actual location will be the exact same. You can go ahead and check out my FOV video if you want to go ahead and see that in action. I do it at 60, 80, and a 120 FOV, and they all land in the exact same location, literally on top of each other. So we have that there. So pretty much we're going to look here is, regardless of how I throw this, you can kind of see where the distance is. It meets up with this first tire here. So pretty straightforward. Even if I change the angle, it kind of still ends up at this tire, maybe a little bit shorter. That's less ideal, but just these are our baseline. These are our baseline throws, right? It looks terrible. So pretty much the way to get the distance further is various techniques. As long as you're just walking forward, it'll throw further. Just by walking, it's going to throw further. So, and you're going to see it gets further and further as we add on these different steps. But keep in mind that if you're not doing any of these, it's still going to throw that short distance. So that's the first one. As long as we're moving forward, even if we're just holding it, as long as we're moving forward, it gets more distance. Just a little bit more. Not sure exactly how much more. What is that, like 5%, maybe 10% more? If you are tack sprinting, which you cannot do while holding it, it's just going to count as normal movement. You're going to tack sprint and then throw. And you'll see it gets a little bit more distance. And it could go a little bit further too if you get the tack sprinting right, throw. And you can see it almost touches the little barricade here. The next one is, some people have a little bit confusion where they throw and then they jump and then throw. And that doesn't really work. If you just jump and throw, it doesn't work, because what happens is if you're right here and if I go to throw it, it won't really go further. The jump doesn't do much. It's a combination of the tack, sprint, throw, and jump in that specific order. So you're going to see how far it goes right now. We're going to tack, sprint, throw. Wasn't a good throw. So you'll go ahead and see how far it goes this time around. Tack, sprint, throw. And you can see it went all the way over here, which is more than 50%, because this tire right here is where it would meet up. Man, maybe right around double, because you can see it's right there and it's going all the way over there. And this is both for height, range, but it's a matter of getting that technique down. That will give you the maximum range. So keep in mind, you tack sprint. While this is doing the motion of throwing, that's when you jump. But it's all in back to back to back. It's not tack, sprint, hold, and then jump. It won't go that far. You literally have to tap it, release it, like literally tap it, not hold or anything. So it's tack, sprint, tap, and throw, and it'll hit. So it gets the insane amount of distance. And I'm going to show you on another map where we didn't think this was possible. And with these techniques, you can actually reach up into the rafter. So we'll go ahead and check out that now. What I wanted to show is that after the nerf, people didn't think it was possible to throw it up there. Pretty much, it will not make it over there. So even if I sprint, it just does not make it there. It will not. You can try it every which way. If you do not do the technique flawlessly, where you do a sprint, jump, and it will not reach those heights. I actually did a couple examples where it'll get over the railing even. We'll go ahead and try one more time just for proof of concept. I got to walk over here so I don't die from the fall, because, you know, fall damage in this game. And boom, it went over the rails. And I'll go ahead and do this again at a lower FOV just for proof of concept. Sometimes console people think that 80 FOV things are not possible. This is 100 FOV. Let's go ahead and check this out again. options. So now we're at 80 FOV. Let's go ahead and see if we can do this here. A little bit short. All right. So we'll go ahead and try it again. And there it goes with 80 FOV. So it's very possible, regardless of what your FOV is, to make that. Obviously, it's a very technical procedure where you have to you throw and boom, and it'll go ahead and go over. Hopefully you did enjoy the video, learn something new. I don't know if this is going to overhaul anything, because obviously it takes a little bit of practice to get it down. But keep in mind that there's those windows on different buildings in Warzone that are a little bit difficult to get into. This could allow you to bridge that gap, especially if you pull off that timing, which is pretty much that attack, sprint, throw, and jump, and it'll go, well, a little bit short there, but you guys get the point. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, learn something new. If you did, please do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're brand new, want to find your way back, double check, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Appreciate all the support of the channel. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.